Welcome to the Spiritual Events Directory and the Awakening Your Inner Power show. I'm Donna Ferguson and I am the host of the show, and it is a great honor, pleasure, and privilege to be here and serve you all. So, today is pretty exciting. There's a lot going on in my business at the moment, so it's really I've been really pushing the last couple of weeks, and you do what you have to do to get through, I suppose, and it's still really exciting to be here. So, no matter what happens, no matter what's going on around the world, we just still show up and we still do what we have to do. We do it professionally, we do it with love, and we do it with absolute gratitude. So, thank you all that have just gone. Excellent news, and welcome everyone to the show. I would love to know where you're tuning in from, where you live, what you're doing, what the weather's doing. Hasn't it been all over the place in Queensland? We've gone from fires and really hot to flooding, and we've had a lot of rain in the last few days where I am in Brisbane, north side. And just really interesting to see what happens. The sun was out before, but now it's all overcast. I think we're expecting more rain. So what's happening in your world where you live? I would love to know. And certainly open up the discussion today on, where you are in your life and what you need to have some help with, which is really important because that's what I'm here to do. So come on over, ask some questions, join in the conversation, and let's really get going and get started. So also, this coronavirus, wow, hasn't it just gone overboard? I don't understand the toilet paper thing. I know where we are, there's no toilet paper. Unbelievable. So what's your go-to substitute for toilet paper? Love to know. It's just one of those things that we're all going to be thinking about. Welcome, Brenda. Welcome to the show. Hello, and thank you for joining me. It's let's get on with what's going on and what we can do. Hi, Linda. Hello from Perth. Welcome, my dear. Lovely to have you here. Good to see you back on the show. Tanya, hello. Auckland. Wow, what's it like over in Auckland at the moment? And good morning, Natalie from the Gold Coast. Welcome to the show. I need some help with your dog. You sent, I think, GRT through. I'm not sure what you mean. Hi, Shazza. Welcome. So, what's going on with your dog? What's going on? How are we looking at being able to fix that for you? But I will need to have some more information on that. Joan, welcome to the show. Thank you. Good morning. Lovely to have you all here, all you beautiful souls. Absolute blessing. Thank you for joining me, because I know that time is important to everybody. So, people who come onto this show and watch and contribute and ask questions, and it takes time out of your day. So thank you so much. We're all very blessed to have you as part of our community doing what it is that we do. Couldn't do it without you. So thank you for being here. Tanya, good weather, not too hot, not too cold. That's just what you want. I know last night I was absolutely freezing. I had a jumper on, and I also had to go and get some socks on because my feet were freezing. Crazy weather. And it's only last week I've turned the aircon off and the fans off. So, one extreme to the next. Fiona, need help with pushing myself. I have some great ideas, but just won't take the final step. What a great question, Fiona. What's your last step that you need to do? Let me know what that is, because I can definitely help you work through that. You know, what is it that you're doing? What are you trying to achieve? What's your intention around that? The more I've got, the more that I can help you with that. So this is awesome. I love this question. And often when we're not pushing ourselves into that last step, and I think, Fiona, we chatted last week on the show, and I do apologise to everyone. I have not had an opportunity to go back through those comments and get back to everybody. I do intend to do that over the weekend, so I will get that done, and I do apologise for not being able to do it. But so I do remember we were looking at some things that you were doing there last week, Fiona. Not pushing you through your final step. Part of that can be that your old patterns and behaviors are just not wanting to get uncomfortable with what that step involves. So that's a part of it. You know, we're so set in our ways. When we come into this life, we have such an open mind. And it's like a sponge, and we don't have a filter to reject the information, so everything goes in. So whatever conversations were taking place around that, and particularly when you are pushing yourself to do something different and, you know, you just can't take the final step, it's the old paradigm stepping in and stopping you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve, because it just doesn't like that you're going to get uncomfortable. Now, Fiona, I'm just trying to recall off the top of my head, I can't remember if you were the lady who was driving, had the driving thing, or if it was about you taking a step in the direction of business. So I do apologise, I just can't recall which one. But either way, it's just about not wanting to get uncomfortable. And so it's like a self-sabotage, and there's a certain amount of fear that's in front of that progresses us forward. And what happens with that is when we get to that fear or that barrier, that limitation, we don't want to push through it because we know that that's going to stretch us. And when you get stretched, you grow and develop, and you actually go to another level. And the more that you feel fearful and feel scared about what's behind that next step, and if there's a little bit of excitement around that as well, then you're definitely going to be taking, this is a quantum leap. This is what we call taking that quantum leap, because you are going to grow so much from taking that final step that you will just be amazing. Not that you're not now, but it will really, really push you through. So very exciting step. You're welcome, Shazza. Tanya, good weather, not too hot, not too cold. I think I saw that, sorry. Brenda, can't get the pain, she passed. Can't get through the pain, she's passed. Okay, Brenda, you know, I would really be writing up all the emotions that you're feeling around that as a journal. I would also be looking at getting all the happy memories that, and on a different page, write up all the happy, joyful memories that you have. Because once, I think we've talked about this before, once you've got those happy memories, that's what you want to hold on to. You don't want to hold on to the grief and the pain. And I know it's a very sad time, and I know that, you know, grief is different for everybody. What I would really do is journal those emotions and feelings that you are having and acknowledge them, and really work on the good memories. You know, that's with everything in life. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a broken relationship, whether it's the passing of a pet, whether it's, you know, something else, the end of something else, you know, maybe the end of a career, or, you know, whatever it might be. It's really, I would give you the same advice, everybody the same advice, regardless of what that was. So it's really about taking those happy memories and turning that into what you remind yourself of. Don't live in the grief and the pain, because I'm sure that, you know, whatever whatever situation you have out there, I know that, Brenda, you're not the only person that wants this information, so I am keeping it general. Whatever the situation is, those people want you to carry on your life and be happy in your life with the happy memories. So that's definitely something to do. Fiona, no, that wasn't me last week. I'm an artist. Oh, okay. Want to sell and teach online and do markets. Okay. I know that we've had a conversation, maybe it was a couple of weeks ago. Don't know quite apply, but won't quite apply for the store. Don't know how to do YouTube website. Okay. Fiona, so what you do is really you need to start your channel on YouTube. So you can go into YouTube, and what happens is it'll ask you to either register for a new account or log in as a current user. So you obviously want to register. And then when you do your videos, I believe you can do them live on YouTube. I don't use YouTube for my live videos, only because a lot of my work is on Facebook, and Facebook don't like third-party platforms to actually do your stuff. So what I do is I use Zoom, record my meeting, schedule a meeting for myself, and I record my videos. So, and then it uploads to your desktop if you're using a laptop. And then when you go into your channel on YouTube, what you do is there's a little camera thing with a plus button at the top, and you click on that, and that will ask you to upload it. Then you just search your desktop and bring it up. It can take a little while to do it, but then it'll give you a link as well, so you can share that link wherever you want after that. So very easy to do, and you know, it will take a little bit of time to practice. I am no technology no good at, like, that's not my forte, so it does take me a little while to learn new things, but it's really easy to use, and I wouldn't use it if it wasn't. So I just find things that take too long to learn how to do or are really hard to use, I just move on to the next thing until I find something that's easy to use. So I do upload different videos to YouTube. I usually set a day aside and do a whole heap because I just don't have time to do them each time. Probably should, because it's probably easier and quicker, but regardless of that, I don't utilize YouTube very well. Not because it's not easy to use, it's just it's not in the forefront of my mind to use. So right, past rejection of my work abilities. That's interesting, isn't it? So whatever, like the art that you do, I'm pretty sure that there is absolutely no, you know, markets are markets. I've just got to phrase this correctly. So markets are markets, depending on what market you're going to. And you know what, I would really look at doing a market that, you know, you need to pick your markets, and I think that you are doing that. And you know, art's not everybody's cup of tea. Just like the person next to you might have a stall that is selling something completely opposite to what you're selling, and you know, the people that are at the art stall are not interested in the stuff next door. They might have a look, but it might not be their thing. So, you know, a market is very good. People will buy what resonates with them. Are you intuitive artist? Is it intuitive art that you do? And it doesn't matter what it is, but things are going to attract people that stand out. So, you know, I don't see this not working for you. That's not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is absolutely move forward with this and get that stall going, because it's not going to happen if you're not going to make the application. So your results are going to stay the same if you don't take the action. If this is something that you truly want, start writing the affirmations around that and start lifting your frequency so that you come up to the level. Set the intention each and every time you do a market. What is that? What's your intention for that market? How many pieces do you want to sell? What sort of customers do you want to stop by? And bring it all in, bring it all in and make it like it's already here. And you'll be absolutely fine. I actually don't get any bad energy off this. So I really don't know. I think it's just your mindset, and start writing those affirmations to actually create more of what you truly want. So I don't see this as being a problem at all. Even the happy memories hurt. Yeah. Look, Brenda, it's a process. You've got to do the work every day for it to push through. So, let me think about this. Happy memories are happy memories. You're connecting them to the grief. So you've got to let that go so the happy memories stay happy. You can't be living in your subconscious, your mind, literally your whole mind, conscious and subconscious mind, cannot operate with two thoughts at once. So you're not thinking about the happy memories. You've still got the grief attached to all of that. So while your pet's passed, it's really important to understand you've got to release that grief. And when you're thinking of those happy memories, bring the happiness and joy that you felt at the time with that. So live in that happy moment. Don't live in the grief that's consuming you, because this is not doing your health any good at all. And I feel like it's really time for you to let go of that. I feel like it's not serving you, and it concerns me that you are still so strongly set on living in that grief, because those happy memories would bring happiness and joy to you within yourself if you weren't attaching it to the grief. So you have to be really clear and divide that line. When you think of those happy times, think of the happy times. Go back to that time and live in that moment and really feel the emotions that you're feeling on that day when that thing occurred. Hi, Hazel. Hazel, how are you? Fiona, yes, cool. Yeah. You're also a therapist, an art therapist. What a great thing. That's fantastic. So yeah, I think that you can offer, that's what I mean. Like, there's only good energy coming from what I'm reading on the screen. So what I'm thinking is that, you have these conversations, offer people maybe, okay, here's the thing, offer people little mini classes while you're at the market, maybe a 10 or 15 minute session, even if it's like $5 for materials, and give them little things to do and let them take those away, but offer them some intuition, what's the word I want? Some learnings, some teachings, some, not intuition, gone. But that's what I'd be doing. I'd really be looking at that. And, you can charge them just a few dollars, just for a very mini session. You might be able to do longer sessions until you start getting more and more people that are aware of what you do. But I just see this flourishing. I don't see anything holding you back except what you're thinking. So just let that go. Just open up and allow it to be what it is. It's already here. It's already here. You're just waiting for the reality of it. Book that stall. Get on with it. This is amazing. I love it. And look at the energy that it's giving me just talking about it. So that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm picking up from it. So this is your thing, girl. Just get out there and do it. Shazza, I have to go. Oh, okay, darling. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Kirsty. I'm looking forward to our chat this afternoon. I'm really hoping that I'm back in time. I might be 5 minutes late. Please don't panic. I do have an appointment I have to go to at 1. I've got to be there at 1. And I've got to push to get out of there by 1:45. So I will definitely be on. I've got it booked in. I'm all ready to go for it. I'm just writing a note as well because something came up with Fiona's stuff that I have to put up something in one of my groups. So amazing. Sammy, hello. Kirsty, so am I. So am I. Awesome. Fiona, thank you. You're very welcome. You really need to just get out there and do it. Yeah, keep me posted. That's amazing. Thank you. Sammy, inspiration. Tell me a bit more. Are you after some inspiration? What is that you're looking for your inspiration around? What area of your life? Let's have a look at that. I can definitely give you some information around that, some techniques to take away, some tips to use. You can implement them straight away. So come on, let's have a look at that a little bit further. So what else is going on? I want everyone to stay on because I have got an announcement to make at the end of this show, and I will be doing it right at the very end. So please make the most of this show and really get as much information as you can. It's amazing. I've got my Law of Belief masterclass next Thursday at 10:30. It's all online. I would love to see some of you guys on that masterclass. There is so much in that. Kirsty, this would be great for you. Fiona, something that you could take so much away from this. So really amazing information. I'd love to see you there. You can book in. I'll put the link up later. Hazel, feeling anything when you read my name? What I need is what you're looking for, Hazel. I need to know what sort of a message are you looking for, and is there somebody that you're waiting to get a message from? Is there something in particular you're working on, some area in your life? What is that you need clarification on? I can definitely help you with that, but I do need the information to follow up on. So if you could do that, that would be amazing. Yeah, and wow, what a week. I tell you what, this is so amazing. This week has been so full that I had to make a commitment on, I actually made it last Thursday with my accountability partners. And because there was so much to get through this week, I made a commitment to get up at 3:15 a.m. AM, guys, not PM, just so I could get everything done. And I was so proud of myself that I actually did it. I got up. I didn't go back to sleep. I didn't snooze. I was there. And, it was amazing. And it was such a beautiful time of the day. Normally I get up at 4, so it's not a great difference, but there were just some things I really needed to get through. And so that's what I did, and it was incredible. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were the days I committed to, and I was up at 10 past, 3:15 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Of course, the rest of the week I'm just up early anyway. So it was incredible. And I thought I'd be exhausted, but I actually wasn't. By the end of the day, because my days weren't finishing until probably 8 o'clock at night. So then by the time I sort of unwind and let myself relax to get my stuff done before I go to bed, I was going to bed about 9:15, I suppose. And I just felt really amazing. So, when you make a commitment and you've got an intention behind it, things just make so much sense. Tara, hello. Tara, your big sister. Tell me a bit more about your big sister. I'm guessing that you want a message from her, But tell me a little bit more about that. Kirsty, I thought I would drop in quickly, say hi. I have live stream ticket for Freedom Fest. So, yeah, okay, no worries, Kirsty. I look forward to seeing you soon. Anyway, we've got our own private little session that we had one last week, and we've got another one this week. So, yes, amazing. Gorgeous lady, Kirsty. Martin, hello. Hi from Wagga Wagga in New South Wales. How's the weather in Wagga Wagga? You having really hot, or have you got lots of rain? It's been all over the place. Or is this Val? Sorry. It's been all over the place here in Brisbane, you know, hot air conditioning fans last week. And last night, I swear to God, I could have almost put the heater on. So really, really different. About losing a property. So when you say it's about losing a property, I'm not sure. Okay, general information, because I haven't got a lot of stuff from that. So what your intentions are for the property, it's really important to be clear what you want, how you want it, what the outcomes are, and to write that down. Now, if any one of you have been looking at my past lives that I've been doing, my past shows that I've been doing on this platform, you will see there's so much information about what to do to create what you want. And you have to do it consistently on a daily basis. So with the property, what are you looking at? What is the outcome that you want? And start writing affirmations around that. I'm so happy and grateful now that it is whatever date it is, and exactly, very descriptive. It can be this long or it can be this long. It doesn't matter. As long as you have every detail in there that you want for your final outcome. And write that up, and write it up every day, morning and night. Write it up, write it up. When you physically write with pen and paper, your subconscious mind will start to believe what's going on, and it will take that on. It will lift your frequency, and everything will come together exactly how it's meant to be. So affirmations are very powerful. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to be really clear with the information, because when your vibration and your frequency lift, when your frequency lifts to the level of your belief, or when your belief lifts to the level of the frequency that you want, that's what vibrates out. But if your belief isn't at the same level of your frequency, then what happens is the belief will go out, and that's what you'll get back. So it's really important, really, really important to believe what you're writing, to be very clear with the information, very descriptive in what you want to receive back. Okay? So really, really important. Sammy, is there anything my guides are trying to push me to do? I'm an intuitive medium, but I can never hear for myself. Oh, I know, isn't that so weird? I think there's probably a blockage in your chakras. Could even be your crown chakra that is blocking you, because that leads to your higher source. So I would do some work around that, about clearing your chakras, you know, finding out, feeling which ones are not clear. And, you know, maybe you're feeling like subconsciously that you actually don't want to get the messages. So start clearing that energy and clearing that belief, and start opening up to allow the flow. And again, writing affirmations around, you know, exactly what you want. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am open to receive, you know, guidance whatever, and write that down how you want it to be. It can only, if it's only 2 lines, that's fine, but make sure that you saying exactly what you want. So, and do the work on your chakras to clear that, because I'm feeling like that might be something that is causing the blockage. Okay, Tara, Tammy Foster. Passed recently with cancer, lived sports. Okay. Look, I did, and it's funny because just before I saw your message, I had a very tickly nose, which seems to be something that I get all the time. Not sure where she had it, but all of a sudden I've got, like, my trousers feel really tight around my stomach, so I don't know if that's something that might be coming through from her. I don't know where she had her cancer, but my trousers felt really tight, and they're not a tight pair of trousers by any means. They just felt really tight around my stomach just when I was doing that. So I just feel like that's something I have to pass on. So that may be something, but just know that with past life, people who have passed, there is very, very much an openness of peace and happiness when they move on. Once they literally move through into the other side, there's no more pain, and so their afterlife is extremely peaceful, and they have all that they ever want. So know that as well, Tara. Really important. And the same with Brenda. Same situation with pets. When they pass, they become very peaceful, and they do move through to have that peace and harmony around them. So just know that as well. And if you're really close with your sister Tara, she will be guiding you. She will be with you. There'll be little messages that you'll be getting. So just pay attention to what happens. Don't question it. Just understand that it's come for a reason, and the reason will become very clear. So, hopefully that's been enough. Tara, let me know if there's anything else. Yeah, nice and Val. Thanks, Val. I just suddenly realized I saw the mountain first, and then I'm like, oh, Val. Oh, so that sometimes happens. I've had people on here that actually use their surname and then their initials, and I was calling them by their surname for so long. I'm like, finally realized, so not their name. You're welcome, Hazel. Hopefully that helped. Sammy, my pleasure. Yeah, I think you just need to open up to receive that and allow it to flow. Really, really good way to do that, and do the work on that, the affirmations around that, and meditate around cleansing the blockages there. So fantastic. Peppermint tea soothes the soul. So what else is going on in everybody's world? Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I love to talk to you all. And this is one of the most enjoyable shows that I've been part of. And I say that because when I say there's no pressure, it's like I'm here. I have beautiful souls that come on that want to hear a message, that want something, to take away. And I feel like it's just very much in flow and very connective and very intuitive. because a lot of my other stuff that I do is very much business and business orientated. So, you know, I'm speaking to business people, providing information, doing the research behind that, working with clients that are in business that want to expand or start up business, or, you know, even my Fiona artist, you know, people who are looking to get started in business that want some information, you know, I work with them as well. And it's all, when I say I have to perform, you know, if they don't get the results, then I have to look at what's going on. But that's why I do the work on myself every single day as well. Because if I'm not improving, if I'm not increasing and expanding, and if I'm not learning and connecting and changing, you know, things so that I get better results, then I'm not going to be able to pass that on to my clients. So it's really, really important that, you know, we all have this very special area where it's just going with what's happening, and, you know, it's just amazing. Hello, Angela. Still haven't contacted you yet. No. Crazy life. Okay, crazy life. What does that tell you? That tells me that you need to contact me. I hope you're here till the end, Angela, because I've got a message at the end that I want to share with everyone. And it's really important for me to share that today. So how is everything going anyway, Angela? Just saying. Apart from crazy life. But yeah, it'd be good to have you here till the end. We've got about 24 minutes to go, or maybe not. Maybe we've got 23 minutes to go. So, you know, let's fit as much as we can into the session today. I would love some more questions, please. So many people come and go on this show. We have our regulars, and then we have people like Angela that pop back, and then we have, you know, people are regulars for 2 or 3 weeks, and then they kind of disappear, and then they, you know, they might pop back in. It's really good. Oh, your son had more surgery. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's going to keep you out of the limelight for a little while. Oh wow, what a day. So just so that you all know, okay, all right. So I have my Law of Belief Masterclass. It is absolutely ready to rock and roll on Thursday next week. I would love to see some of you register for that, you know, because you really are going to learn so much and be able to take so much away from that. So that's okay, I'm going to pop this in here. All right, there we go. There is a link coming. And don't forget, you can only get on the link at the end when the show has finished. So I've just got to take that out now. Take that off. Okay, awesome. So that link that is in the comments, you will get, you'll be able to click on that at the end. If you are interested in doing that. Oh, hi, Linda's back. Hello. Either or situations, read children's book. Go with British publisher and the illustrator. Oops. Or find an illustrator and publisher in Australia. Oh, good question, Linda. And congratulations for doing your book. I would, you know what, it's whoever and whatever resonates with you. Bear in mind that shipping costs that are going to come from overseas are going to be more expensive. What platforms do you plan or intend to put them on? Who did I go with from my book? It's a while since I published it. It was, it's a really strange name. They were very reasonably priced. And what was your question? Illustrator or finance illustrator and publisher in Australia? Oh, so you want somebody who's going to do the illustrations for you as well. Okay. I would absolutely do your due diligence. I had all the artwork myself, so I didn't actually need to get them to do that. You're in Western Australia. I'm not sure who I know in Western Australia that might be in that area. But what I would say is do some research, ask around through network groups, find out who's already written a book and what their results were. Definitely bear in mind how cost effective it will be to do it from overseas as opposed to Australia. If you're ready to do that now, just bear in mind the countries that are shutting down are shutting flights down before they shut anything else down. So when it comes time to ship out, you're going to have an issue. So that could be something to think about. Although it does take a little while to actually get it to an editor and published. So if you're just at the illustrator stage, where you're looking for an illustrator, then I'd definitely be looking at being able to, do your research, do your due diligence, get referrals, and not just from people who have done it on their website. Make sure you get to talk to people who can absolutely be 100% honest with you about it. Ask around your network groups. There might be somebody in Melissa's group that can help you with that. I just got a feeling there's somebody in that group. Maybe not now, but she would, if they've been there, then she would definitely be able to help you. I know there's a lady that was writing a book, doing some children's stuff in that. And that may have been one of the questions she asked months and months and months ago when I was last on a call with them. But definitely ask Melissa. She would be able to help you and give you some names at least to go with, and ask a lot of questions. Yeah. Angela, I'd like some advice on speaking my truth. I have a beautiful partner, but feel I'm not getting what I need. Don't want to lose it, but it's bugging me. Okay. So, Angela, really good question, because when you feel like your power is not within the relationship, then you do have to start questioning what's going on. So I would be writing up all the areas that, and choose one affirmation for each area in which you want that to, and how you want that to look like. It's really, really important that you always stand in your truth, always, no matter what, because that's not negotiable. That's who you are. Yes, we grow and we change, and we don't change, but the way that we do things might change. But what's really important is that you absolutely feel comfortable speaking about the things that matter to you and being able to be heard. So if there's more than one area in which this is affecting you, then I would definitely be writing down affirmations on each area. And I would try and write 2 or 3 on each area that you feel like you're not able to speak your truth, and write it up. I'm so happy and grateful now that it is, and whether you make that, you know, for a month's time or 3 months' time, whatever it is that you want to do it, now that it is, and put the date in, and my relationship with whoever the name is now however you want that to look. Really, really important. And do it every day without fail. You have to do it daily for it to actually go into your subconscious mind and take away those current patterns and behaviors and beliefs that you feel like you can't speak your truth. Yeah. The British one will put it in British shops. And like, I've heard of someone in Western Australia, but we'll ask in Mel's group too. Thanks, Donna. Helpful. Got to go now. Yep. Yes. And Linda, one thing before you go. When I did my book, they actually, and I can message you the name of them, they actually did mine and put it in all different shops and things as well. So, but they were based in Western Australia. They were actually based in Western Australia. So I'll send you their name. I'll definitely send you their name. Good. Have a great day. Have a great day. Good to see you here. All right. Really great question. Angela, hopefully that's helped. Hopefully that's helped you around that a little bit. And of course, if you need help or clarification, you know where to find me. So all good. We have 14 minutes to go. 14 minutes to go. If you want to book your discovery call with me, discovery call, here is the link to talk to me. I'm going to share something very special with you right now. We have lost quite a few people already. This is my last show. I spoke with Sarah this morning. My business has exploded, and I really had to deliberate over where I could best serve, and looking at time invested, you know, here and time invested with a client. And, you know, I have said all along, I absolutely love doing this show because it is so relaxing and so calm to do. And there's such beautiful souls that show up that it is a pleasure to be here. The way that my business has gone in the last 2 months, I'm just not going to be able to find the time to do these shows at the moment. That may change down the track where I come back on and do it at another time. This has really just been an absolute honor to be here, and I really wanted to share it with everybody. So maybe I should have shared it a little bit earlier when we had a lot of people on. So I'm not sure who's still on here. So if you really want to chat to me, now is the time to do that. Now is the time to reach out and book your call with me. If you are watching the replay, you can still book your call with me. If you are looking at doing the masterclass, please feel free to book in and register for that. If you would like to work with me, then absolutely we would do a discovery call first, because we need to really locate an amicable partnership to make sure that we are both on the same page and that your intentions are very clear for what you want to achieve. Now, I do a 6-week, a 6-month, and a 12-month coaching program. So we have got all of those groups are about to renew and refresh. So if that's something you would like to hear more about, please contact me and book your call. So I just wanted to share that with you all. So while I'm very excited about the future of my business, I'm also a little bit sad about not being able to come back here and do this show next week and every week after that. So please, you know, this is something that is just absolutely amazing for me. I have spent a lot of time and a lot of effort to build my business further in the last 12 months. And I'm really excited about where it's heading. So definitely there's book your discovery call as well. Please feel free to do that. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the future, and I'm really excited that I've got to know you all, and you know, seeing how everyone is, answering your questions. But it's really time for me now to look at where I can go from here. So it's really important for me to expand on my business. Yee-hee. So I want everyone to have an absolutely extraordinary day, weekend, week, year, and chase your dreams. Do everything that you want to do. Do everything that you wish to do, and create success always. So if we have no more questions, I am actually going to leave it there because I do have to run off to my appointment. So yeah, I'm really look forward. I'll just give it a minute or two. Please let me know if you do have any questions so that I can answer one last question. Come on, guys. We want to create all that we can together. I'll definitely message Linda and let her know as well. So no more questions, nothing coming up. All right, guys, I wish you all the very best. I will be showing up on different pages here from time to time just to support the other people in here. Even if I'm just popping in and popping out, it definitely will be all about supporting the healers and spiritual guides on this show. And I'm really excited for them. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic day. Love and blessings to everyone. Thank you so much for your support. And I look forward to still hearing how everything's going. You can message me anytime, so please feel free to do that. Bye for now.